So I don't know, like it's kind of personal experience. So ever since the like in America, that's uh, 2015, that's true. And when I wasn't aware and when I was aware, but it's kind of like unawarely aware. So I somehow went to a field, and everything just started so naturally by itself. But I since I wasn't kind of you know aware, and then you just went to a field and you went out, and that would be it. But you don't have any sort of a kind of a discipline. You don't have any sort of a, not even a kind of a thorough, systematically organized, curated knowledge. Oh yes, like yes. So like this beautiful book, right? So yeah. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Harry. So after years, and I am really still studying, from the experience, the knowledge, and till now the references. But some people is just like like if I have a private kind of backyard, I would for so long, from not aware and kind of suppressing it. So when you suppressing it, you probably feel like you have the self control, and you behave yourself right. But it is rude to just have to be loud, be triggered, and present your real kind of anxiety or social phobia. But you can find a place like if not here, and if you're lucky enough, you have the rooftop that is all yours. You talk to to the sky, to the god is listening, or somehow you have a property, you have a backyard, so your neighbors are not fucking bitches, stalkers or something. So every day, if I have a living situation like that, I probably would, and I recommend you, anyone that has a kind of private backyard like that, to just scream as much as you need. So I'm like, it's kind of fucking crazy, so now you have the knowledge, now you have the experience, now you have the reference, now you have the program, now you have the club. So someone expect me to behave yourself, talk like the masters, and even if you stay at a private place, at a home, then you should behave yourself. You don't need to practice to relieve yourself anymore. Can't even scream, can't even increase your damn volume when you are. Yes, you are. Part of the practice is you have to relieve your anxiety. But like there are kind of coping skills, there are techniques. Like if it's quiet, and you just carry your sitting mat, and you sit there, be quiet, and be quiet really as long as your needs goes. Like you need to be quiet. You have your mind kind of not whining. It could be very still, but it if they think that like they should push me to shut up, behave yourself, talk your deep, like your deep play decency. I mean, I can, if they invite me to go for a gig, and then I can share my experience like more like a researcher. Like I don't doubt about that. But like the reality, like in my imagination. So I feel like you probably have those kind of needs, because I also try to behave good. That makes me feel like I have the self control. But self control is you can control yourself, then you have the self control. If you just can't, then you quickly walk the hell away and find a place to calm down. Or as practice goes, any practice goes, follow the way of the practice makes perfect, which means you have to continue to practice. And well, you can say it's a natural way of, as a therapy, but it also takes some time to be effective. And it's like, you reprogram yourself, but if you just be, it's not like a 炸禅, you enlightened momentary, a moment, you're all of a sudden you're so the God. But it's like it's healing, and then you don't know how long you have used the wrong techniques just by shut up, and then you shut up. Yeah, you can shut up. I can shut up anytime, even just by kind of a ask myself to shut up. I don't need anyone to give me those kind of support to shut up. But it's just continue to come back, and you just continue to have to kind of repeat those anxiety. It's just like all I need is, I have a backyard and I can practice uh, to relieve my anxiety by myself. I don't need additional support, but I don't have those kind of living situation. It's just so frequently I would be triggered. And I doubt myself as well, and I come back to the this reference, and I study more. I'm trying to find the answers, and I'm also trying to process those uh, techniques, those experiments. Something worked for me, something still doesn't seems to be working. I'm not talking about this book. I'm talking about my own designs. But it could be redesigned, and I wish everyone could redesign their life. Just and there are also some sort of a kind of support from the other designs. It's not like you must be togetherly being fucking fully shit. You could also be togetherly being something awesome. You're so quick, you're so timely, but you just arrived to be the same shit, makes the same kind of fucking dish noises for the same kind of fucking triggering, same sort of fucking repetition. Oh shit. And those kind of person is not transferable. Years ago, I already considered those kind of persons not going to be really recruitable. They probably don't need it to be in my club. They don't need it to be in any club. They just so perfectly themselves, and that's their choice.